Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak 2, where last episode, finding the Bracers having unearthed one of the poison distributors on Nemeth Island, but unable to tell them what was going on, we found ourselves in an inevitable battle as we came to an understanding through the fight, allying as we headed over to the first checkpoint. Falling into a joint Heiyue and Zecht Arms trap, we were rescued by Jin and Elaine, chasing Sao and Rosalie into a cave where we found an awaiting Dolong, and did battle against their forces, with Ix pitching in to help on our side. Having just concluded the fight, we now witness the aftermath. Well done. How do you like that, huh? We managed to suppress them for the moment. Phew, that fight was intense, but there's no evildoer in the world that could beat the power of love and friendship, am I right, guys? What friendship? No one here likes you. Yeah, get lost. You're annoying. Oh, you guys are hurting my feelings. Get up, you worthless little twits. I don't pay you to laze around. What's a girl gotta do to find decent henchmen these days? Well, you know what they say? If you want the job done right, do it yourself. An archaism? That thing's been here this whole time. Now that you're all tuck it out after a long grueling battle, my newest toy will have no trouble disposing of a lot of you. I'll squash you in Heiyue like the bugs you are, and those fragments will finally be mine. She's been planning to do this from the very start. Wow, what a bitch. An ill-conceived play. Huh? He destroyed it in a single blow. Do you really think we wouldn't notice the telltale signs of treachery? They were written all over your face. Get out of my sight. You aren't even worth killing. What? Why does this always happen to me? Does she actually have the same quote? Chief? Don't leave us behind. They have literally added her to pair her with Gilbert later, haven't they? It's the only thing they could have possibly done. Now those bumbling buffoons are out of the picture. What say we pick up where we left off? Oh, come on. He can still fight. Yeah, but he has to be on his last legs. Like that would stop me. I was hoping I could take on the immovable once we moved outside, but I suppose I can make do with you. I will fight until my dying breath, or until my thirst for battle has finally been satisfied. And yes! Whoa, what the heck's going on here? Elaine, Sin! Oh, thank goodness you're here! Wow, you sure mopped up those goons fast. Aren't you... Yeah, that's the kid who slipped in here during the scuffle. You're one of the little brats who put those poison devices all over the island, aren't you? Oh, crap. Whoops, look at the time. Got it yet. Hey, get back here! We're going after him. You all have things under control here, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay, we'll catch up later. We have things under control. We don't know what's going on.
Just what do you think you're doing, Sal? I'm simply giving you one final little test. I need to know if you're worthy of serving the Lee family! What are you saying? Aren't you the one who told me you would give meaning to my struggle? And a purpose for all my fighting? That's the whole reason why I decided to follow you in the first place. You know my resolve is firm. So why test me? I'm afraid resolve alone isn't sufficient. This test is critical to the future of the Lee name. I must know if Gao Long, master of the Gekka School of Martial Arts, is truly worthy of taking on his true name of Fun Lee and becoming the head of our new family.
He's a Lee?
You aren't pulling our legs, are you?
Of course not. Gao Long, you are my younger brother. We are connected by name and by blood.
The current Council of Elders within Heiyue is made up of 8 families. Up until 20 years ago, though, there was also a 9th family among them. And that was the Li family. While not as influential as the Lu family, the Lis commanded respect and were entrusted with the care of several critical trade routes. Then on one fateful day, they fell prey to trickery and were forced out of the council. One by one, the Li family members were subjected to accidents and wrongful convictions, and eventually the family met its demise. However, 2 successors to the Li name survived. The elder of the 2, who knew all that had transpired, was taken in by the Lu family. The whereabouts of the younger one were unknown. That is until the end of last year, when the Li family fell from favour and the truth of your lineage had finally been brought to light. When all was said and done, it was the Li family that slandered the Li name and plotted against us all those years ago. They even kidnapped you as a child, gave you a false name, and raised you as emergency collateral. Though your innate talent for the martial arts was no doubt a welcome surprise, when the Li family realized that Golong was far too valuable an asset to lose, they elected to keep your true heritage a secret. I'll confess that even I had nearly given up on the notion that you were still alive. Then the truth came out after the Li family's downfall, and that's when Sao sprang into action. He wanted to bring his lost brother home. Although I am the founder of the current Li family and its current acting head, I am not one for the spotlight. I much prefer to work behind the curtain than take center stage. For the Li family to hold its position, we will need a more stable, stalwart pillar in place at the top. That is why I wish to pass that mantle on to you. Having attained such incredible martial arts prowess at your age, and with your insatiable lust for power, I believe you have potential to bring about a new dawn for the Li family, as our head and our leader within the council. I have lived my life knowing only this insatiable hunger. I grew up a member of the Li family, yet even so, I never felt like I had a place where I truly belonged. I trained and trained and trained, but it was never enough. No matter how much power I amassed, the void within me never filled. And now you tell me this is who I've been all along?
You know, I admired you, Sao. I thought of you as something of a kindred spirit, given how we were both taken in by families that weren't our own. Also, I respected that you didn't merely speak with your fists, unlike me. You used your cunning and wit to achieve your own ends. Though I never could have imagined you were my brother all along. So, you did all this to find your lost brother and restore your family name. How utterly pitiful. If this was the culmination of all your scheming, then you're nothing more than a naive, idealistic fool. Don't misunderstand. I assure you, reuniting with you was of tertiary concern. I may be abdicating my status as head of the household, but that is only so I could focus my efforts on what I do best. In time, it will become abundantly clear which of us is on top. I see now. Your plan is to have me serve as a figurehead, while you call the shots behind the scenes. What a relief. Impressive. I won't be taking on that role anytime soon. I still need time to determine if you're worthy. So, convince me, Sao Li, brother of fun. Convince me that you're worthy of being the one to pull my strings. That you're the only man who can truly satisfy my thirst for power. I'll do more than that. I look forward to making you mine, Gao Long.
Shortly thereafter, Sao and Golong departed the caves, taking the rest of their entourage in tow. Van's group, however, stayed behind so they could explore more of the area. Well, that was a weird thing to sit through. Yeah, it was, especially at the end. You're telling me? I didn't really get what their deal was, but I guess all's well that ends well? Yes, at the very least, I think this means the conflicts within Heiyue will die down for a while. I'm still reeling from what we just learned. Who'd have guessed that Garland was actually Sal's brother this whole time? I mean, I noticed that eye color was the same, but I thought that was just, like a continuing theme. I didn't know that would necessarily be bang on because the hair color was different. Yep, there was real reason for it.
You satisfied now? You finally got what you always wanted. You've done a lot for me over the years, Sal. Tell me, was that because...
You were a stand-in for the younger brother I lost? If I said yes, would you accept that answer? My ambitions go far beyond this. I'm only just getting started. I'll be awaiting the day you choose your own path.
Pastor thinks he can say whatever the hell he wants and then walk away like it's nothing. But he'll get his one day. I'll make damn sure of that. Mr. Wei. Let's drop this for now. We've got way more important shit to worry about than that spectacled jackass and his all-brawn no-brains crony. Won't argue with there. We definitely have our hands full right now, that's for sure. I wonder if Elaine and Jin are alright. I'm sure they're fine. They wouldn't let one little brat get the better of them. It'll be midday soon. We should hurry and inspect this place while we still have some daylight left. Look at now. There's a lot going on there, and I guess that's the touristy spot I need to check out. Lovely tourist location. Hello, what a reveal. I mean, it also comes with like, we get regular caliber now, 100,000 damage dealt and 50 cross strikes used. It gets 42 droplets. It makes, like, of course, what he's done more sympathetic now, doesn't it? Like, okay, you can understand his motives for what he's done a little bit more. He's just restoring his actual family, reuniting with his brother, but he's still, like, a power-hungry... Sounds just an unpredictable person. But weirdly, I always think that he has, like, a weird amount of greater good around. He's not, like, a completely irredeemable asshole. But it's a weird thing with him, isn't it? What is this? Whatever it is, it clearly wasn't made for pious purposes. Maybe it's an altar that was used by indigenous people for animistic ceremonies. I think there was one just like this in the ruins near the villa. Still, there's something off about it. No kidding, just looking at that thing gives me the heebie-jeebies. It carries with it a different air compared to the one in the ruins. That guy wants us to rate these checkpoints, right? And I'm giving it a negative 100 out of 10. If someone brought me here on a date, I would have bawled my eyes out. I wouldn't worry about giving him feedback. I doubt anyone's seriously considering this tour anymore. You okay, Van? Yeah, just thinking. There's got to be some meaning behind this tour of his. Then again, this is the Oathbreaker we're talking about. It probably doesn't mean shit. You're only realizing that now. Come on, man. You should know by now that screwing with people is his whole shtick. That's all there is to it. Trust me. Anyway, if it's all the same to everyone, I'd rather us not stay here too much longer. Assuming we're done here, can we move on to the next location? I'm cool with that. Okay, only 2 checkpoints left to go. An abandoned facility west of this undeveloped area and some ruins on the other side of a cave near the resort. We'll need to cover more ground if we're going to hit both of them before sundown. The island is quite vast, and I'm sure there are other areas we would like to investigate as well. Still, we have no knowledge of the other party's movements or intentions, so we'd best tread carefully. Either way, we can't just sit here twiddling our thumbs. Let's just pick a place and go. And of course, the thing is, Katra asking us to move along from here is very important too. Looks a bit like an altar. There's some sort of creepy pattern carved into the monument. Something's off with Katra. Something's off with Katra again. Katra then asks us to move. You know, follow the breadcrumbs, as it were.
Seriously? It's already noon? Maybe we should head back to the villa for a bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'd like to check up on Nina.
While we are there,
we can explore other means of finding the remaining checkpoints.
What? We can go back?
Very soothing.
We can weirdly fast travel to the distant reef. There's a blue marker over there. Blue marker over there. Red marker over here. Bajillions of blue markers over there. And nothing appears to be here right now. The fact that we can fast travel back to here is very suspicious. Huh? Oh, a hot spring! Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good stuff indeed.
Very soothing.
Wait, we packed towels?
How relaxing. I could do this all day, every day.
To relax on Murder Island. Why not? Maybe I can fish in it too. Okay, so we can come back here. That's our boat. Could we take the boat to somewhere? Okay, it doesn't seem like we have access to the boat. And then there's something to the left as well. That's just where we were hanging out before? Oh, we're that close! So the only entrances we have at the moment are the inlet, the cave entrance. So we've got to walk all the way back if we want to go to the thingy first. Well, considering going to a blue marker has supposedly saved me from being got,
There sure are a lot of fish here.
I should probably go to every blue marker now
It's fishing time.
with big priority before I go to any second checkpoints.
Taking center stage.
That's probably the name of the game for me right now. Pick up the shard tokens we're out and about. So where are we going? Oh yeah, we never went up that way. I should have done that way first. We demand more death? Well, I guess the one way of looking at it is we accidentally skipped a
That's
scene,
above
didn't
an
we?
A-level threat.
Which was not really my intention.
Fishing battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge attack. There. Combat over. Processing data.
But it will happen, I guess. Maybe. Well, we didn't know that we could straight up skip. But
Let's get to work.
well, technically, I still don't know.
Show them what you're capable of.
Take this.
Because I just have to rely on what people say in chat.
Give them your all.
Let's wail on him.
Understood.
The only way you know.
You're crushed.
is by going back and doing it again. I don't know.
Nice going, treasure.
Right, we get some Sepith.
Oh, we're leveled up. And action. Don't forget about your charge attack.
You snooze, you lose.
They're basically all dead anyway.
Give them your all. There.
Up to you, Reset.
Activating skill.
None of these can survive attacks from us. Maybe a blue marker leads to death of the red marker. That's very true.
We did exemplary work. You were an incredible help.
I don't know. If Ix is
Watch
there and
out.
he's supposed to be
That
helping us
was
out,
big.
why wouldn't he jump in and help?
Snooze, you lose.
Is, I think, a pertinent question.
Activating skill.
You got this.
Okay.
It's
By
over.
heavens.
You're crushed. Up to you, Reset.
Now's your chance for a shard boost.
Oh, we've got a lot of combat points back as well.
Chance!
The guy maybe not be able to see, but it doesn't mean it's just not going to keep pinging us with spell after spell.
Let's go down!
Or big AoE attack after AoE attack is more the issue, isn't it?
Activating skill.
Ha! We're set! A chance!
Do you know the good thing about us going on to this
Activating drive.
spell drive again in a sense? Simply put, we have
Give up your all!
Raging Buster! They're down!
new spells.
There!
So therefore new animations. It's not the same few spells that we've been using the entire game, is
That's how
it?
it goes.
Yeah, the mob targets still give a lot of
What'd you
experience.
expect?
Vanland Azure Sunray. What, a new S-craft? What? Right, it's single target instead. That's the one that's equipped. Fizz magic damage. A powerful technique that focuses Van's chi into a single point. SS to a single target. Oh, hello.
Let's get to work.
Show them what you're really capable of! The health was
Oh, I
much
knew that was going to be a...
appreciated.
As soon as I saw there was a raised part of that, I was like, oh, wait a second. There's probably stuff on it for it to be raised like that. Where the hell are we going? Big old island.
Watch out for ranged attacks!
I'll be watching you.
Show them what you're really capable of! Victory's in reach! Ha!
Take this down.
Now, hit him with charge!
Take this. They're stunned.
Activating skill!
Let's wail on them.
Understood.
It's
Final
over.
heaven!
You're crushed.
Pierce!
What's that?
Nice.
What was the name of that monster?
How's it going,
What's his name? Dobby or Double? I suddenly just looked at him and went,
And action.
Now,
Boost gauge!
Ow.
Fully replenished!
You're down. Snooze, you lose.
Give them your all!
You got this.
Dobby wants to be soft.
It's over. You're crushed.
Stats upgraded.
That treasure chest's down there. That's irritating. Okay, so where we... The treasure's just up there. What's going on?
This could get tricky. I'll be watching your performance.
Show them what you're really capable of! There are so many of them! Look out!
They're down.
Activating skill!
Keep it up.
Understood.
It's over. You're crushed.
Now or never.
Maybe it's only the crabs that give me good experience now, to be honest.
A chance!
Activating skill.
There!
Have some more.
I can live with this.
Not.
Or the dino, but... Okay, we're approaching a blue marker, interestingly.
Nice job on yes.
I'm interested in how I get up there.
Careful. I sense an incredible aura.
I don't. It's just a dino.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
That's the church again, right? These roads must join up. Oh, okay. Let's go this way. Oh, there's a village. Yeah.
Is this some kind of mine shaft? Looks like it's closed off.
Or maybe not.
Banged up, too. It's probably been here since before they turned the island into a resort.
This isn't supposed to be one of the checkpoints, but there's something off about it.
Interesting. Yeah, I thought there'd be something right near here. Magic droplet times 3. I would say this doesn't open. There seems to be some kind of facility, but the door is locked. Okay, so there's a chest either in the facility or above that, but there's no obvious marker that allows me to get up to that chest, apart from there possibly being an elevator further in, maybe? Huh. Could this be where our main event happens? We're about to get access to more or less the entire island. Getting more fast travel points as we go. I'm just wondering if I should head back first. Are there monsters all on the main highway now? There's monsters on the beach. Our next checkpoint is that away. Will I go to this blue marker?
Take this gun!
Now is the
Take
time for
this!
Activating skills!
Let's wail on it!
Right.
It's over! You're cooked!
I'm just trying to think. In a Trell's game, have we ever actually had
Picked the
Smell
wrong
treasure.
guy to fight.
a
Shall I prepare
dungeon
some
be
sweets for
a
you, Mr.
whole
Arkride?
island of this size? Obviously, we've had the islands before where the those statues were, if you know what I mean.
Watching your performance.
Don't forget about your charge attack! Boost gauge fully
Snooze,
replenished!
you lose.
But this is a lot larger. I feel like the ground space for this place.
You got this!
Understood.
It's over! You're cooked!
For what is a single loading zone, is a lot shorter.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Nice going, Van.
I'm getting a reaction!
Okay, we get a spirit droplet. That looks like an island over here. Nord, maybe? Is it open up space? I think this is a lot bigger, and Nord had the loading zone separating it. I think this is bigger. By quite a margin, too.
That looks like a nice chest.
Lunaverse is found. Which way to go first? Let's tunnel through there. There's another blue marker over here. We didn't have horses either. I'm sensing several people over in that abandoned village. Hey, isn't that... the Growlsford and the monks from Iscariot? I thought they had some serious beef with each other. They must have put aside their differences in the wake of the threat at large. Yeah, the problem is we're being lumped in with that threat at large. Fighting stigma users is pretty low on my bucket list. I vote we skedaddle. No objections here. Let's scram before they spot us. Wait, so we're not allowed in? Or if we go in, we have to fight them? What's the options here?
We gotta hurry.
Okay, approaching the Dominions in Iscariot would be a bad move. So we are doing a little bit of a stealth around the area bit then. Which means we are cut off from chests. So this area must be visible later. Help me out, Zeros. Zeram powder! Our most beautiful of resources now. It's over here. What this? Am I being too nosy too early here? This building is one of the designated checkpoints, but yeah, it's a lot. Let's look somewhere else. Oh, so this is the third checkpoint. It's a chest inside, among other things. Okay. Yeah, I'm being too nosy. But to be honest, to facilitate my nosiness, I am running and avoiding
Careful.
enemies more.
I sense an incredible aura.
Crabby aura.
Let's get to work. Show 'em what you're really capable of.
There! Come on! Time for a beatdown! Got you!
Me down.
There!
Now, go
There.
sharp.
Got this in the bag! They flinched!
Initiating skill.
Come on! Time for a beatdown!
No problem. It's over.
You're crushed!
Not gonna lie, you did fight every enemy in this area. Well, I'm seeing it as I should be fighting only certain enemies in this area.
Move in!
Attack their weakness with an art.
Oh, wait a second. I can coin bullet like, can't I? Yeah.
Give them your all.
Think fast. Take this. Let's wail on
Understood!
it. It's over. You're crushed.
Because the crabs give a ton of experience, so 2 crabs together is not actually a bad amount of gained health. Or gained experience.
Cobalt curtain! Activate! Let's go down!
Initializing drive.
Let's go down!
Oh, to 0? Or it's just that fast?
Activating skill.
A chance!
Oh my god. Wait, how fast am I?
Initializing drive.
Okay, I'll just do it. I'll just do it again and delay.
Here's my chance.
Oh my god, everyone's got a turn before this guy goes again.
Activating skill. No!
Have some more.
Mr. Arkride!
Give them your all.
Now!
All you on yes.
I do if I go tier.
Activating drive. Now!
Hey, you get 1 chance to hit me, buddy. Oh, well, that's shielded.
You know what to do, Anya!
Oh man, having Heart Feather back.
I didn't even break
Fairy's
a sweat.
Bulwark Blade has been
Shall I
upgraded
massage
to
your
Bulwark
shoulders, Miss
Blade
Lancer?
Type 2. Yeah,
That looks like a nice chest.
tons of experience. From the crab monsters. Now, the real question for me is... oh no, not this. We've got one person who's out in support at the moment, which is Nadia. Is she missing all the experience? Which is kind of sad if she is. Okay, Nemeth Island Tunnel has a charge point.
Looks like we can rest here. Just what I needed.
And that's back into the town again, which is not going to allow me to
There's
do,
no
right?
time.
Yep. Just wondering, like, Rune Mine entrance. What other areas could we approach from to maybe see other things? Probably from under here, but looks like we'll be heading back into town, or to our resort, to at least chat with Nina, etc. in the not so distant future. But I like that we're showing that there are people looking for us. We're trying to avoid them. But they are gonna find us, if you know what I mean, in the end.
Let's finish the job.
Got this in the bag.
Initiating skill.
Keep it going.
Understood. By the heavens!
You're toast.
That said, it is a really big island, so they could avoid seeing us based on
I
that,
didn't
but...
even break a sweat.
Watch it. To be the star
That
of the
one's
show.
big.
Hey, Judith.
Ah, yeah, that's the chest I didn't get. But can I reach you from down here without getting too close to that place? If I look at it, yes.
We must hurry.
Oh, wow, we can't go down there. So this section's blocked off as
We
well.
must hurry.